Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the SMA Journey 51 series. Okay guys, today I'm going to be discussing a topic that's a little uncomfortable to talk about, but it's something that we all need to think about. You know, we're going to be going through the Spinraza treatments, and I really believe that all of us are going to have substantially better lives thanks to Spinraza and these treatments. But with this being said, this is a medical procedure, and like all medical procedures, things could happen. So today's topic is going to be not only how to fill out your last will and testament, but some other documents that you need to think about while you're filling your last will and testament out. Now look, we all want to take care of our family, our friends, and our loved ones. Okay? So with this being said, the last will and testament and the documents that I'm going to be discussing will make sure that this takes place. The video that I prepared for you is about 10 minutes long, so I apologize for the length. But please watch all of it because it's very important. And after you watch the video, I'll come back and I'll give you a few final viewpoints. Okay guys, these are the steps to preparing a last will and testament. Number 1, contact a lawyer who specializes in the creation of wills. If you do not have a good lawyer, go to www.legalzoom.com to prepare your last will and testament. Now I used LegalZoom when I prepared my father's will and when I prepared mine, and I had no trouble whatsoever. LegalZoom had a step-by-step procedure set up. They ask you what state you're in so that they know all the laws within your state. So LegalZoom really does a good job. I've got an attorney, but he charges about $600 an hour, and he said it would take him between 2 to 3 hours to prepare my last will and testament. So I could either spend $1,800 with him, or I could go to LegalZoom and get all of this done for just under $200. So again, LegalZoom offers a great offer for everybody when they want to create their last will and testaments, and I really recommend using them. Now, they're not paying for any part of this video. They're not giving me any money or anything for advertising for them. This is just the company that I use, and I know that they work. But if you've got a good attorney, go ahead and use them if you feel like you want to. Again, this is personal preference. The second thing that you need to think about is that when you're preparing your last will and testament using LegalZoom, be sure to include the following: a last will and testament. Make sure that you include a self-proving affidavit, and I'll explain all of these in just a moment. Make sure that you include a living will, which is a directive to physicians and family or surrogates, and it's also your medical power of attorney, or what they call an MPOA. The last thing under option number 2 is make sure that you include a durable power of attorney, or a POA. Now, we all know what a last will and testament is, but a self-proving affidavit, what this document is that this is where your two witnesses are going to sign in front of your notary saying that they were there during the signing of all of these documents. If your will is ever probated, and what I mean by probated is that my brother is the executor in my will, but he's not on any of my financial documents. For this will not to be probated, I would have to include him as a name in all of my documentation. And since I don't want to do this, when I pass away, my brother will have to have my will probated in the court here within Dallas County. So by doing this self-proving affidavit, when he takes it to court to have the judge or the court system probate the will, they will not call your witnesses or the notary in during this procedure. Okay, so make sure that when you get your will done, make sure that you include a self-proving affidavit. It'll save a lot of time. With regards to the living will, this is just a directive to the physicians and family or surrogates as to your wishes as to what you want done if you are incapacitated and are unable to make any kind of decisions. Within the living will, there's also a medical power of attorney, which will give somebody the power to make decisions while you are incapacitated. But this person cannot go against what you have in the living will. So once these individuals give the living will to your doctors, the doctors will know exactly what to do. Okay? And then the last thing would be your durable power of attorney, or your POA. And this is the person that will make decisions for you while and if you are incapacitated with regards to your estate, your financial situation, your business, your family affairs, and everything like that. Step number 3, be sure that you get 2 people to witness you signing your last will and testament. Okay? Note, though, these witnesses cannot be recipients in your last will and testament, or they cannot be a family member. Okay? My recommendation would be to find 2 close friends or even 2 trusted neighbors that you have that live next door to you or that live on your same block or within your area. Step number 4, locate a notary who will agree to sign the last will and testament, self-proving affidavit, and the durable power of attorney, or the POA. These 3 documents will require a notary to sign. And the reason why I say find a notary that will agree to sign all 3 of these is that some notaries will not agree to witnessing and to notarizing self-proving affidavits. Some of them will, some of them won't. So make sure that your notary will agree to all 3 of these documents, because you don't want to get in and start signing documents and then have them tell you, well, wait a minute, I can't notarize this document. Okay, so make sure that your notary can do all 3 of these before you proceed. Step number 5, do not sign any of these documents until you are with your 2 witnesses and your notary. And most important, sign all of these documents the same day. The reason why I say that is that when we did my father's will, we signed the self-proving affidavit 2 days after we signed the last will and testament because the notary had a question about it. But by signing this document 2 days after the last will and testament, when we had the will probated, the judge caught that there was a 2-day lag between these documents, and he made not only me, but he made the notary and one of my witnesses show up in court. Even though we had a self-proving affidavit, which should have kept that from happening, it did happen because the judge noticed that we didn't sign everything the same day. So when you get all of these documents signed, make sure that you get them signed the same day to avoid what happened to me. Okay guys, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Please, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to follow me on my other social media sites. The links are in the description below. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless you. And until next time,